Well, good for you.
What a insignificant cretin you were through all of this.
You said what?
In a country ran by predators.
So the state of Texas just voted in a mandate now to require all public school students have to read the Bible.
Son of a bitch!
Welcome to the 1600s, the whole era where we left Europe to come over here because we were tired of religious people telling us what the fuck to read and what the fuck to do and what the fuck to follow, and somehow we're back. Welcome to the 1600s,
Hey lady, have you ever heard of the Puritans? Yeah, they were just a smidge stricter when it came to reading the Bible and pretty much everything else in life. Get over it. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show. Glad you could be here. Listen, we've got a great show planned for you. We're going to be touching base on the twisted absurdities of the left and their perception of America, their hatred towards President Trump, and a whole lot more. So let's jump into that liberal pool of madness right now. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
Look at these vibes right here.
Whoa.
The pink overalls,
I love
the
your
rainbow
It's a good look.
shirt. Man, what makes you so happy?
being alive.
Being alive.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
What's the best part about being alive?
I get to see Trump die before I do.
What did you say? What the f did you just say?
Yay!
Is that really what you're looking forward to the most?
Yes, absolutely. I want him gone. Me as well. I want him gone.
So you just wish death upon another person who
Yes, I did.
who you never met?
Yes.
Do you think
Yes.
that that's a healthy mindset to have?
I think it is when he just has ice that goes and kills people.
I'm an immigrant.
Oh yeah, just go out and just slaughter people. It's like shooting fish in a barrel for them, you know.
Immigrant man.
citizens-
I'm an immigrant man from Mexico.
Well, good for you.
ICE is not doing that.
Yes, they are. You apparently don't watch the news.
One good thing Trump's doing, just one, for a moment of
One
unity.
good thing Trump's
Yeah,
doing,
for a moment of unity.
Let's go,
Getting-
ICE! ICE!
getting closer to dying.
Man, you are one twisted f***.
You said what?
He's getting older and therefore closer to dying.
That's the nicest thing you could say about Donald Trump?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like your diet is also getting you closer to dying, so he's probably going to outlive you.
Wow, that's pretty evil of you to say.
I don't care.
I really gave an opportunity to try to be nice, and you said that you look forward to his death.
I do look forward to his death. I'm not looking to hurry it along, but
Well, I tried to give you a moment of opportunity. You didn't snatch it, but someone else will.
Anybody who's celebrating the 4th of July this year, I want you to think about all those military parades that the mustache man did. Remember how you thought about all those Germans cheering on their national state. That's what you guys look like right now. And you should be fucking ashamed of yourself for celebrating a genocidal country that's actively committing genocide with concentration camps that now have incinerators and people missing. And missing impregnated teenage girls in a country ran by predators. If I see you celebrating on the 4th of July, I will shame the fuck out of you. Because you should be ashamed of yourself. Everyone supporting the United States. Celebrating the United States right now. You look like a fucking Nazi.
These people are crazy.
If you're new here, welcome to the Dave Show. And if this feels like your kind of daily therapy, hit subscribe. Come hang out with us. We're here Monday through Friday. All right, let's get on with the rest of the show.
How do you take pride in this guy? How do you watch this sloppy, sweaty bag of garbage just sit there and pass out in chairs and ramble incoherently and...
It's not nice to talk about Biden that way.
Up all night, hopped up on whatever they're shoving in them, shit posting absolute batshit nonsense, and say, that's my boy. I thought you guys used to prioritize this principle of American exceptionalism about how we look and how much better we are than everybody, and every world leader is just snubbing them and laughing at them and big timing them and ghosting them. The dude is just an absolute embarrassment, and you're still sitting there watching your shitty YouTube videos and AI slop memes and microwaving your last 2 brain cells, typing emotionally charged paragraphs, humiliating your family and muddying your digital footprint in a way that even your grandkids won't be able to deny what a insignificant cretin you were through all of this.
Wait, so exactly what you just did? Because that video is going to live on the internet forever, and your posterity is going to look back and be like, wow, great-great-great-granddad Jim was a total douchebag. The worst thing about people on the left that suffer from TDS is that some of them actually have children, and what do you think they're going to be passing down to those kids? Well, it's going to be a nice healthy dose of TDS. Take a look at some of this awesome parenting.
Donald Trump! Donald Trump! Donald Trump! Donald Trump! Donald Trump! Donald Trump? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. I just got done getting a tattoo, but I just want to say every single Canadian here, I don't know if it's just Vancouver, but every single one I've talked to so far hates Trump, like with their guts. They've mentioned the tariffs, they've mentioned like the fact that he's a convicted felon, and I'm like, oh wow, I didn't expect to see this energy here, but it's really nice. But you know, whether it be a barista, whether it be someone working at a tattoo shop, a store clerk, I don't know. Every single one I've talked to has mentioned either tariffs or hating Trump and all of that. And it kind of just makes me realize that literally the only people that like Trump are in America. Everyone else, the rest of the world, hates Trump. And yeah, if you didn't know that, I think you should know that, because I think that's beautiful.
Women.
And when it comes to the ladies on the left, the awfuls, well, the one common thread running through them all is suicidal empathy. And it's sad because they're rooting for their own destruction, and they think we're the bad guys in this situation. Take a look.
I'm actually really concerned about the amount of Islamophobia I'm seeing online lately. It's like, it reminds me of like post 9/11 levels. And as an atheist, I have to say, like, I find all religions to be equally stupid. But as a recovering Christian, I find Christianity to be the most dangerous and evil. And I can't understand the hatred specifically towards that one religion. Like, when you look at all the times they've attacked us, it's because of things that we in, you know, that I country did to them. It wasn't like they did it because of our freedoms, you know? And now we're electing good people finally, and they just happen to be Muslim. And people are losing their minds. And I think it's ridiculous and scary, and shows how ignorant and small-minded people are in this country.
One of you TikTok brain liberals ever has an answer for it. Where in the Epstein files does it say that Donald Trump did anything to anyone?
The fact that no one was on Epstein's island just to hang out.
You don't know that.
Well, I kind of think we do know that. I mean, they weren't out there playing beach volleyball on the island, you know what I'm saying? And definitely things were hanging out all over the place. So, jeez. Okay, anyways, let's go.
Here's what happened. Mm-hmm. TikTok brain girl who needs to really like get her shit together. You heard some people say that. Mm-hmm. You said, I don't like him, so that must be true, and I'm going to repeat it as if it's a fact. And you shouldn't do that.
I'm not
That's
just saying
bullshit.
it's not.
Well, that's actually totally what she did, and what most people on the left do, because they don't bother checking things.
Just Trump too.
You don't have any evidence. Okay, give me some evidence that Donald Trump did anything to any people. Go ahead.
I don't have any evidence of that.
Exactly.
But
so shut up. Shut up. Just stop. Just stop. We don't care about your faux outrage at this point anyway, because you get all upset about Donald Trump making a locker room joke, but when she's sitting here saying this stuff about men, you're giggling. You think it's so funny. You're like, I just love it.
Was she on an island with kids?
You don't know that he was there, and you don't know there were kids. There are people in the files because they were just named in an email of something that had nothing to do with anything.
Well, that's totally true too, but I think it's 100% confirmed that there were underage kids on the island when there were also adults on the island. And like I said, they weren't playing Chutes and Ladders. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I saw something.
I feel like I saw something. I feel like I heard someone say, you don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. Shut up. Stop talking. If you don't,
this man.
Because you don't know what you're talking about. You're ignorant. You're just talking out of your.
Now let's take a look between the Republican platform and the Democrat platform. Let's see if you can spot the difference. Okay, we've got free enterprise, secure borders, honest elections, real journalism, ethical judiciary, civil rights, moral standards, personal liberty. I think that all sounds really great. Now let's contrast that to the things that the Democrats stand for. Let's take a look at that. Hate Trump. Well, it's pretty easy to sum up. If you want to know how the average Democrat and those on the left think, well, you need to take a look at their logic. And I'm sorry, my friends, it's kind of a train wreck. Take a look.
Did you know if they burn the flag, it's free expression? But if you burn their rainbow one, it's hate speech? Did you know if they lock their doors, it's safety? But if you build a wall, it's racist? If they identify as 20 genders, it's valid. If you identify as just normal, you're the problem. If they climb your fence, it's trespassing. But if they climb the border, it's migration. If they wave their rainbow flag, it's pride. But if you wave your country's flag, it's hate. Did you know if they spread lies, it's activism? But if you tell the truth, it's misinformation? Did you know if they censor you, it's safety? But if you question them, it's dangerous?
You say to trust the science when it comes to vaccines, but refuse to acknowledge the science when it comes to the basic principles of human biology. What the ocean in the basket? You condemn Christianity because it contradicts with your ideology, but you welcome religions like Islam, who promote violence, oppress women, and literally call for non-believers to be beheaded. You say it was unjust for that ICE officer to shoot Renee Good because she tried to run him over, but you guys justified Charlie being shot just for the opinions he held. You complain that ICE is breaking up families, but during COVID, you allowed our loved ones to die alone in hospitals because of quarantine orders.
Yeah, that was horrible. Wow.
You advocate for trans rights and claim to support the dolls until one of those dolls has a conflicting opinion, then you justify transphobia against them. You call conservatives and Republicans domestic terrorists, but last I checked, it was Democrats that held the country hostage for 6 weeks last year. You claim to rally for LGBT rights, but you support countries like Palestine and Iran who literally kill you for being gay. Time and time again, the logic just doesn't line up. It's performative, and it's 100% the result of participation culture. Every day, I see more and more people waking up to this realization that the left, and Democrats by extension, do not care about you. They just want to use you as pawns to push whatever fictitious narrative they've concocted next, which usually ends up rooting back in demonizing conservatives. Full stop.
Yeah, just like when Biden basically said, if you don't vote Democrat, well, you ain't black. Way to go, Joe.
Everybody hates him right now, but I truly believe that Donald Trump will one day be recognized as the greatest and the most proactive president the United States has ever seen.
We need to recommit ourselves as a country to toning down the rhetoric and to unifying around what makes our country great. That's true of everyone who works in this White House, but as I said, it's also true of everyone who has a voice and a platform across this country. And unfortunately, it's not just the media, it is the entire Democrat Party has made their pitch to voters across the country that Donald Trump poses an existential threat to democracy, that he is a fascist, and that they compare him to Hitler. I mean, these are despicable statements that the American people have been consuming for years. And so many mentally perturbed individuals are led to believe these words are truth and then are inspired to act on it.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. I used to think Democrats were just stupid, but now I think they're just evil. They're fucking monsters, dude. Anybody who's still thinking about voting for Democrat needs to get on the plane and come to Colombia. Talk to freaking Venezuelans. Talk about what it's like living under socialist rule, the death, the poverty, the destruction, the crime that comes with it. Mothers having to bury their child because they have no breast milk, because they haven't eaten, while Maduro is eating empanadas on live TV. That's what you people are voting for, you monsters. Wake the fuck up, you evil pieces of shit. You're gonna kill us all by voting for Mamdani and voting for Katie Wilson, who's turned Seattle into a shithole. LA was already a shithole, and Karen Bass made it worse. LA is burning down while she's in Ghana having herself a good old time, Maduro. Why do you monsters, you evil fucks, keep voting for them?
I don't care how much you hate Trump, you're center left, center right, in the middle, undecided. The Democrat Party that is slowly evolving into socialism, communism is legit terrifying because they've been so brainwashed over the last 10 years to just openly defy whatever Trump says, whatever Republicans say, that ironically, they're slowly churning into communism, which is ironic because if they're doing everything the opposite Trump does, that would mean that Trump is not the fascist. How are you claiming to fight fascism by voting for the people that want to take away your guns, not have an ID to vote, silence people off social media that they don't agree with, or silence political opponents in any means necessary? The fact that you can even protest in the street against your president or criticize your president online without getting arrested shows you that we're not living in a fascist country. Go to an actual socialist country and do that and see what happens. These people don't realize how privileged they really are. Try being openly gay or trans or critiquing your president in a socialist country and see what happens. It's ironic that they were cancel culture, but they have no problem with importing millions of people in here who openly hate gay people and women and put them in positions of power. But they psychologically reason with it because their hatred for Trump and Republicans is so great that anything opposite of that is a win to them, even though it's slowly destroying our country.
At first glance, you would not think this next guy would have a based thought coming out of his mouth, but surprise.
You used to be Democrat, then you had a kid. I mean, everyone's Democrat, everyone's liberal until something happens to make you grow the f up. This is why these leftists in Minnesota are acting like children. They're lacking the maturity to understand what they're doing, what they're fighting for, what the stakes actually are. People really don't have the defining moment that makes them fucking liberal. You're a liberal, and then you realize, like, oh, we have a responsibility to our nation, to our people, to our culture. This is why they're acting so insane and so savagely, is because they're still immature. They're still acting like children. See, this is the problem as well. It's like, as a mature person, it is almost impossible to argue with an immature person, which is where this issue is arising. We're not on equal footing here. We're not of equally sound mind. We're not of equal intellect here. Not of equal experience, trying to have a debate or conversation. We're trying to deal with children. Have you ever tried to reason with a child? Have you ever tried to reason with an insolent child throwing a tantrum? It's impossible. You can't sit down with a child and discuss philosophy and behavioral studies. It doesn't work. They don't understand. They don't understand. And this is the problem that we're having. We cannot communicate with the left. We're unable to. They lack the cognitive ability to have a discussion about this.
Look at this moron right here coming in my comments saying that we feel hate for everything and that we don't stand for what's right for this country. What are you, f***ing in the head?
Yeah, pretty much. You nailed it.
We stand for exactly what is right for this country. For one thing, you people support illegals being here. You don't care that they come into this country and unalive people. Let's see, like Riley Lakin. And then Austin Metcalf. Let's talk about him. He got unalived by somebody, and you guys supported the other guy. And then, not to mention, going out and protesting, lighting fires and destroying your cities and all that because you're all upset about something that doesn't go your way. And you want to come at me and say that we don't stand for what's right? We stand for what's right. You people are the ones that hate this country. I love this country and I love that flag. You people are the pieces of shit that need to leave. So go get
My name is Heather. I am 26 years old. I'm a business owner. I've owned it for 10 years now. I started it when I was 16. I've served on the Planning and Zoning Committee and City Council. I love America, and I'm going to name 5 reasons why Donald Trump is my president. Number 1, he is strong. Say what you want about the man. He does not give up, and he does not back down. Number 2, he is funny. A lot of people call it unprofessional, but I think it's important to have a spirit of joy while you're working. Number 3, he is a team player. I know a lot of people will disagree with me because they do the whole goofy no kings thing and all that, but clearly a lot of y'all have not read the bills and you get your news from TikTok activists. Moving on. Number 4, he was right about the left. He used to be a Democrat and then everybody loved him. He was on TV, this and that. All of a sudden, he's running for president as a Republican and everybody hates him. Simultaneously, he's calling out the left for their hypocrisy and their lies and their fraud, and they all hate him. And y'all don't need to explain your hate to me. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Number 5, he inspires me. I love my country so much. And if I was betrayed the way that Donald Trump was, my feelings would be more than hurt. I would be devastated. And yet, this man is still urging people to believe in the American dream. I myself did not even believe in the American dream until I heard him say something. And I said to myself, I've got to dig deeper for the truth. And I found that the American dream still does exist and is something still worth fighting for. And it's something that we should fight for. And Donald Trump believes in that. And I think he's proved that he believes in that.
And now let's take a moment and listen to a few words of wisdom from our dear president.
Treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation. Relish the opportunity to be an outsider because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. You must keep pushing forward.
And finally, my friends, I am so thankful that we have a president that looks to God for guidance and direction as he governs this great country of America. Take a look.
I believe in God. I am Christian.
Second favorite book of all time. What's my first favorite book? The Bible.
God is the ultimate. I mean, God created this.
You still need help from the boss. We need help from the boss.
Freedom is not a gift from government. Freedom is a gift from God.
And above all else, we know this. In America, we don't worship government, we worship God. We praise God for the blessings of freedom. And we ask God to forever bless this magnificent land that we all love so much, America. Thank you. God bless you, and God bless the United States. Thank you, everybody.
Well, that's it for me today, my friends. Thank you so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, slap that bell all over the place so you're always notified. And if you have an extra hype, I'll take it. Until the next episode, stay safe and have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear. Let the thoughts build up until I can't hear.